maybe both, haven't learned. So, want you guys to sit back and enjoy tonight. These kids have been working really hard. They've got a really good production for you. They will be using the center aisle for a lot of the on and off stage, so if you need to use the restrooms, which are in the back, or if you just can't take it anymore, use the side aisles. We invite you to sit back, relax. After scene 3, we will have an intermission with some food and drinks in the back, and then come back for the second half. So enjoy the show.
Please come back.
This is totally a lot of work that's just piled up here. It's gonna take a long time to get through. When do you think you'll be done with all this?
Sooner, if I could ever get any help.
Right. Which pile's which again?
On your right, decisions needing attention soon. On your left, budget items, bills, and requests for financial aid.
Right. Which one's my right again?
Your nose hand, Your Grace.
Okay. This is totally a lot of decisions to make. Are they important?
Indeed, sir. I mean, Earl. The amount of things here you need me to do on your behalf must just be overwhelming for you.
Oh, don't worry about me. I totally have this natural ability to cut right through to the heart of the matter.
You mean ignore most considerations and just make a rash choice?
This is just scratching the surface of what I do for this land. Under my benevolent leadership, we enjoy unprecedented prosperity.
Maybe you enjoy unprecedented prosperity, but the peasants are struggling. Crops have been meager this season, and any prospects for improvement anytime soon are bleak.
Well, maybe they should have thought of that before becoming peasants.
Brilliant insight, as ever. I do believe we should get started on some of these, as many will have far-reaching and long-lasting impacts on our region. I've summarized the top 7 most critical and think we should try to have some decisions made by the end of the day. Should we get started?
I'm afraid that totally doesn't work for me. I've got a busy afternoon activity, and I gotta get to it in about 30 minutes.
Are you still trying to get together a water polo team?
No, I just went back to regular polo. Dumb horses keep drowning. All right, back to work. Yes. Oh my. There you go. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. There's a coffee stain on that. No. And yeah, I think that's good. You said that won't take all afternoon.
Are you sure that those are your decisions?
Don't you totally ever question your superiors.
Oh, didn't realize someone else was here.
I need to speak with the Earl. It's urgent.
I'm the Earl. Scribe, who's this interesting feller?
Yes, I am.
Who are you?
I am Feller.
So am I, and then Sheila over there.
Once again, your innate inability to grasp the obvious is on display.
Oh, you're just saying that.
He's a local woodsman, Your Grace. You know, a tree cutter. Feller. Remember, you hired him to chop down a large part of the Southwest Forest for materials for your summer retreat.
Oh, yes, of course. I totally got a mind like one of those, things. Of course. Why didn't you say so?
I did.
Well, what is it that brings you here?
Well, my horse, a fine steed. Sorry. Well, anyway, I'm afraid we've run into a bit of a problem, Your Grace. I'm afraid if we alter any more of the landscape, we could cause irreparable damage to the local ecosystem, thereby affecting crops, livestock, and putting our entire economy into a tailspin.
I don't think you even know what you're talking about.
And who would be more of an expert on the subject than the Earl?
True enough. Just continue as you were. If there are any issues moving forward with the project, I will personally take up the matters with the parties responsible for any delays in the on-time completion of this project. It's already received unanimous approval by me, and I'm confident a suitable compromise can be reached. Otherwise, just throw him in jail until my project's done. That'll show.
You're going to throw Mother Nature in jail?
I don't care whose mother it is. Though, hopefully it won't have to come to that. Maybe I could just charm her. I do have a way with women.
Yeah, we like it best when he is away.
All right, I think I've totally done all I can do here. Just finished documenting up all these decisions, and because I don't exactly remember what they were.
Is he serious? He wants us to continue cutting down the landscape with no consideration of what the long-term effects might be?
Well, he is the boss.
Just because he was born into a rich family. What a stupid way to become an earl.
The only way, actually.
That is so not fair.
You think life is fair? Look around. There's inequity everywhere. Misery, despair, having to pay to see this.
I need to speak to the Earl immediately.
Oh, it's you, Constance. I'm afraid you can't.
Well, aren't we getting a little uppity? Who put you in charge of who may or may not see the Earl?
Proximity?
I don't know this proxy person. Is he new around here?
You can't talk to the Earl because he's not here. Maybe I can be of some help?
I don't think anyone can be of help. I've got horrible news, just terrible.
But we already know she's engaged to marry the Earl.
Quiet, this is no laughing matter.
Agreed. What is this horrible, terrible news?
Horrible, terrible news is very depressing.
I mean, like, what is the horrible, terrible news?
You want me to tell you? Okay, so you know how I have this interest in bookkeeping?
You certainly don't in housekeeping.
Well, I was going over the Earl's finances the other day.
That's how you can tell she's just his fiance and not his wife. She's only going over his finances, not through them.
And unless I'm horribly mistaken, the Earl is...
Exasperating?
Obtuse?
Pompous?
No, flatter him later. The Earl is broke.
Well, I did see he was limping a little bit earlier, but he doesn't actually look broke.
No, I mean his money, his wealth, it's gone. All of it.
That's awful. That's terrible. Does that mean I'm not getting paid this week?
Wait, you get paid?
Apparently not. Are you sure about this? The Earl is insolvent?
How would I know?
Well, I'm not going to do this job for nothing. Let the Earl know when you see him that I'm going to head out for the rest of my life, would ya?
Yo, girl, I'm here to see the Earl. May I give it a whirl?
I think I'm going to hurl. Who are you?
Tis I, Madame Marie, local bard.
Bard? Oh, right, a poet. Great. Who let you in the yard?
Criticize not. Life as a bard is hard. Can't ever get caught off guard. Here is my card. Name's Marie Gerard.
I've heard some like you before. It left me scarred. You should be tarred. Hit the boulevard.
I'm a big bard, so don't play that card. On guard. Out in the yard.
You can just discard any attempt to be avant-garde. Oh, great, now you got me doing it.
Rhyming in wordplay is rather infectious, isn't it?
Yes, right up there with diphtheria, smallpox, and not washing your hands after you use the...
Sadly for you, the Earl is out at the moment.
He's out? Then wake him. I'd for him a surprise birthday card.
That would be a surprise, considering his birthday isn't for months.
Are you sure? Not being demure? To send me on this detour?
You are full of manure.
How immature.
This I can no longer endure. Have fun with Miss Delusions of grandeur. For sure.
Bonjour. What a bore. I can assure you my arrival here is correct and pure.
Can I see the surprise birthday card you brought?
I am to deliver a singing telegram. Do you not understand who I am?
I don't give a tinker's damn who you am, Sam I am.
I have green eggs and ham. You rhyme well. I'm becoming a fan. We should go into business together, and here's the plan.
Save your breath. As of today, I seem to be completely broke with no money or any way to figure out future plans. Last thing I need to do is join someone in the same situation.
Wait. Ouch. Just a scratch. I can vouch that maybe you'll feel better if you rest a while on the couch.
You're right. How do I break it to the Earl that he's broke?
He's broke? Is that what's causing his limp? Turning him into a gimp? Or maybe he's just a wimp.
No, I mean his money, his wealth. It's gone, all of it. Who?
What? His spending has been cut? Ain't that just a kick in the butt? I'm not getting paid by this nut? Time to strike.
I'm into buying Zelda seems so right. I can't spend money at the speed of light. The Earl was single and very wealthy. We got engaged by and by. It seems so small, a price to pay. Put up with this guy every single day. The bond between us can't be broken as long as I get my way. 'Cause I'll be in your gold that never will get old. From this day on, now and forevermore. Once I could get a hold of the Earl's extensive gold, I'll stay here in his house always. So now I understand he has gone broke. I thought at first it was a cruel joke. Without his fortune, he's less attractive. I have no interest at all. Too bad I broke his heart, and my scheme fell apart. A new plan I must start from the beginning.
You there, peasant. Has the Earl been this way recently?
You mean mean, rotten, spoiled, arrogant? Yes, he's always been that way. Everyone knows that.
Except the Earl.
This is true. He is undoubtedly the only person who likes himself.
Not true. I like myself.
Sometimes talking with you is like trying to have a conversation with a rock.
Aren't you being a little hard on her?
On the rock? Yeah, probably.
And you're such the maniac? Don't forget, you were the one who stayed up all night to see where the sun went.
I just wanted to know, okay? I'm the curious type. It took me a while, but the answer finally dawns on me.
You there, totally peasant types. Don't you have crops to tend or animals to feed or something useful to do?
I'm sorry, your Earlship, sir. We were just leaving, sir.
Hey, found the Earl.
It's all my fault, sir. I'd asked them if they'd seen you recently.
And now they have. What more could they ask for?
Blinders?
Your fiance was looking for you.
Of course she was. Who is it?
Me,
Her,
him.
Oh, there you are, my dearest. I was totally just thinking about you.
during the rare times he's not thinking about himself.
Oh, hi.
Totally glad to run into you. You still have so many things to do to plan for our wedding.
Whoa, you told me you called the wedding off!
What? No, I never said anything like
like that, my dearest love.
But not even 5 minutes ago, you said that.
Pay no attention to the girl behind the curtain. To be honest, she's not anyone I know very well.
Don't know me very well? Best friends since we were 4?
For what? World peace, social harmony, longer weekends?
Oh, my love, you can't fool me.
True, he already is one.
What's all this about calling the wedding off? Are you totally, like, nervous?
More like insincere, manipulating, calculating?
What? That was you who just said that. So you're calling the wedding off then? Okay.
Wait, why would anyone think that? After all, I'm totally the best this land has to offer.
Not any candidate for any local tourist brochures.
Look, Earl, don't you think I deserve the finest things in life? Nothing but the best.
You deserve nothing less.
True. But I won't be getting any of that from you. You're broke.
Oh, gibberish. My limp is almost gone, and my shoulders aren't sore anymore. I can lift both my hands all the way up.
You're French.
No, Earl. I mean your money. It's gone.
Like my wealth could be gone. There's a laugh. Don't you know how many check drafts I still have left? This has obviously got to be some kind of joke.
If so, it's an awful long time for one of those to finally show up.
Wait, are you saying that Earl has no money left?
No, don't listen to them, listen to me. I'm totally better looking. It's obviously some kind of big mistake.
It's not. I double-checked down on the vaults this morning just to make sure it was completely cleaned out.
A guy's room that's completely clean? That's odd.
Yeah, you could see the outlines in dust from where his gold, jewels, and other priceless artifacts used to be.
Oh no, this totally can't be. Do you know what this means?
Yeah, for the first time in my life, I can tell people I'm as rich as the Earl.
But you, seriously, you're not calling off the wedding just because I have nothing left to my name.
Yeah, how dumb do you think I am?
Well, you were ready to sacrifice your hopes, dreams, and harmonies just to have a life where you were surrounded by wealth. Do you know what type of person that makes you?
A Serrano resident?
I'm sorry, Earl. But I've thought about this for quite a while now.
Yeah, maybe what, 5, 10 minutes?
More like 15. A really long time. That's it. We're done. Over. History.
History, my worst subject. You seriously can't mean this. After all, I'm still me.
I would have run with that if I were you. I think it's time we'd be headed out. I hear they're hiring a new apprentice at the bakery, and I got my heart set on getting that job. I really need some dough.
I'll head out with you. It's my sausage maker already had to fill. Not a great job, but I have to earn some money.
Be careful with that. I heard working at a German sausage kitchen is the worst.
Doesn't sound like going out and getting a job would be a bad idea.
Yes, it does. Never surround myself with common folk. Totally never had to work a day in my life.
There's a person like you on every project I've worked on.
Good luck, sir. I hope things get better for you.
They have to. They couldn't possibly get any worse. Could they?
Hey there, Factor. Have you seen the Earl? I've been looking for him everywhere.
Well, not everywhere if you haven't found him yet.
Okay, you haven't seen him yet, have you?
Of course I have. Many times over the years. I've even done some work on his mansion.
I told you, I don't have time for games. Have you seen him today?
No. Yes.
I told you I don't have time for games. Have you seen him or not?
Yes. Look, he just showed up right over there. See?
Finally. Always the last place I look.
Well, of course it's the last place you look once you find something.
The tapestries you ordered from overseas have arrived, sir. If you could just sign here, they can be delivered early this evening. Oh, you also need to sign here for the new furniture, here for the new hall decorations, and here for the paintings which you've commissioned and now been completed. I will also, of course, send the 2.75 million gold, which is up for everything.
Oh, you want to take a check?
No.
Well, see, I think we're going to have a little talk. You see, I'm a little short.
Oh, haha, I get it. Very funny. However, I do need the 2.75 million. Now, thank you very much.
Well, I'm telling you, I was just on my way to see you about this. See, I'm going to have to hold off on any payments that can be made.
Oh, no. That's not even a little bit funny. And as I've been to all of the rehearsals, I think I'm an expert on not even a little bit funny. You will handle the 2.75 million now.
You're going to be a little short.
How short?
2.75 million. Look, I'm telling you, I don't have it. I just found out today that I'm completely flat broke. Nothing left to my name.
Like we haven't been telling his fiancée that for the longest time. Not exactly true, though. We've got the 2.75 million bill left to your name.
You're not helping.
I know.
Not my concern, but I have to say this is highly unlikely. How could you possibly be flat broke? Everyone knows your family has been ridiculously wealthy for many generations.
I know. It's hard to imagine how it could have happened.
No income, lavish, spending habits your entire life. Hard to understand.
You know, it doesn't help that my accountant quit recently because he said he was losing interest with money. My accountant leaves, and I go broke. Maybe there's a connection.
Any connection between your ears? No.
How can anyone be so clueless and naive?
Years and years of practice, probably.
Oh, Earl, let's head back to your place and see what you have that can start paying off what you owe. You'd better have a lot of stuff.
I'd hate to be in the Earl's shoes right now. Those look really big and uncomfortable.
This is unbelievable, incredible. We'll never get to my bend up clean some chimneys today.
The reason why Santa Claus hasn't been showing up recently?
No. I found out that the
Earl is flat broke and all this stuff is being repossessed? Oh, and his fiancée Constance is dumping him?
I hate you. How do you know this already? I've just been by his mansion and it's being cleaned out faster than you could say Dermato ultratrauma microscopic silicone volcano cardiosis.
Easy for you to say.
Not really. Hey, have you heard the latest? It's amazing. Incredible.
The Earl is broken, his fiancée Constance dumped him!
I hate you too. Does everybody around here already know? Wait, Constance dumped him? I wonder why. Money issues?
Yeah, don't forget that without a lot of money, most men don't generate much interest.
Hey!
Believe me, I know her pretty well and it seems she was most definitely married him for the money.
I can't imagine. How can anyone live with being that way?
Well, money does take the sting out of being poor.
In her case, marriage wasn't just a word. It was going to be a sentence.
No marriage for me anytime soon. My luck has been so bad recently that I'm just one more bad relationship away from having 30 cats.
You know, in a way, it always makes you feel sorry for the guy.
No.
Are you kidding me? Is there anyone more despised than the Earl?
Can't think of anybody.
Wait, there's the Maloofs.
Can you imagine having all that wealth and then one day it's just gone? What a waste. And it's the same for the Earl.
If it was up to me, I'd start with the
How can he possibly ever recover from this? I doubt he even knows the first thing about how to make money.
Really? It's not like he's ever done anything to earn any.
If it was up to me, I'd start with the second million before anything else. I've been told the first million is always the hardest. Hey, have you heard the latest?
Perhaps. The word on the street is that the Earl's gone flat broke and lost everything, even his fiancée.
You got all that from just one word? How come I'm always the last person to hear any of this stuff? By the way, I hate you too.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. As a matter of fact, don't be so hard on me. There are a lot of people around here doing a better job of that than you.
Should we be worried since you're the town alchemist?
Oh, no, not at all. Hardly anyone will notice. I hope at least.
It seems that you've got a pretty tough job. It always seems like you're reading up on this or that, trying to find cures.
I'm reading this one manuscript right now about something called helium. Can't seem to put it down. Oh, do be careful with that. It's full of nitrates, revolutionary things that I think will advance farming.
This stuff? Nitrates? Revolutionize farming? Yeah, right. Sounds like a load of manure to me.
What's so important about nitrates?
Well, for one thing, they're much cheaper than day rates.
This is just a bunch of nonsense. It always seems that you're reading up on this or that, trying to find cures. What makes you think everything's solvable with alchemy?
There's a solution for everything. Silly me, can I get a hand?
Oh.
Sure, here. Sulfur, magnesium, potassium. How do you know what all these things are?
It's elementary.
Here, catch. This one's potassium chloride.
No, don't throw that one.
Why? What's so bad about throwing potassium chloride at me?
That's a salt.
You've lost me. You've lost me. I don't know the first thing about alchemy.
It's a very complicated field. It's not suited for everyone. One thing comes above all else, though. Don't lick the spoon. I've tried it.
But alchemy sounds like such a dangerous job. All those experiments and chemicals and unknown reactions.
Oh, we all have dangerous jobs. You, for example, you're always on rooftops, cleaning them off, clearing out chimneys that could even have toxic buildup. As a matter of fact, the roof could give out at any second. And you! I honestly have no idea what she does.
No?
Well, you know, I have a number of places I work where I clean, do laundry, even clean out chamber pots.
Okay, maybe not everyone has a dangerous job.
No kidding! You've got it made!
Hey, you might not think much of my job, but if it wasn't for me, you'd be surrounded by filth and dirt all day.
And that would be different. How exactly?
I'm just thankful I have job security.
Because nobody else wants to do it. We should just be thankful that we all have good jobs that are able to earn a living and keep food on the table.
Good point there. Maybe I can't afford the nicest things in life, and the food I can get to eat is just basic sustenance. What I wouldn't give for a nice, big, juicy steak, at least once in a while.
I'm a vegetarian. Red meat is not good for you.
I wouldn't say it's not good for you. I would say the fuzzy green meat isn't, though.
You should loosen up a little. Dream bigger dreams. And treat every day like if it was your last.
You know, someday you're going to be right, especially if you're hanging out with me.
Maybe we should hurry up here and get on with it before.
Before what? Oh no, is that the bar? Marie Gerard? Don't make eye contact! Don't make eye contact!
I'll look at my seat. Might you be joined for afternoon tea?
I'd rather come down with hepatitis B.
Perhaps now would be a good time to flee.
Oh, fret not, but one of thee. Marie, you must pass along what I did just see.
I wouldn't mind seeing her hauled out as debris.
I agree. I toasted that with some Chablis.
Cut it out, would you? Rhyme is what I do. Your insults are leaving me feeling blue.
Me too! Besides, I wouldn't want to insult you.
But it's most definitely on the list!
Artists such as myself put a lot of time to be the sublime. You wouldn't perhaps
to witness a mine. Come on, everyone. Let the poor lady speak.
What are you on? A bard does not just speak. Like a freak. I alliterate. What I've been trying to say for the past 5 minutes of this play is that the Earl has gone away. Unseen, he did spirit away.
The Earl's gone away?
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm sensing that the Earl wasn't a very liked person. How very bizarre. Well, what a boy.
The Earl is gone? I never thought this day would dawn!
Don't you start rhyming.
What? Oh, bad timing.
It's bad. It's bad enough having that bard rhyme all the time. We don't need you committing the same crime.
Hey!
Oh, sorry. I guess it's hard not to get pulled in. Like when someone starts to talk to me with a southern accent, I just find myself starting to add a drawl to everything I'm saying.
I know what you mean. Like when you get the smell of barbecue coming from that way, I just start finding myself drawl as well.
I think without having the Earl around to make all these terrible, unthought decisions, things will really start to look up.
His family's been in power for hundreds of years. There's going to be a bit of an adjustment period before people are comfortable without his influence around.
I'd give it 15 minutes, 20 minutes maximum.
If that.
So, according to this, there are quite a few items missing. Are you sure you don't know where they are?
Actually, I'm pretty sure I know right where they are, with the Earl.
And you say he's missing.
I wouldn't exactly call it missing. I would more likely call it having mindlessly fled in the dark of the night with a multitude of items he didn't want to repossess because of the colossal debts his unchecked spending is left now that his wealth has been depleted.
So you think missing is a bit easier to say?
Yeah, the Earl is missing. I actually remember not to use such big words. When a diminutive one will suffice.
We are still going to be far short of being able to pay off what is owed with everything at this point. I think we're going to have to take this residence as well.
What's it to me? I've lost my job and now my residence. I just don't care about any of this any longer.
I could care less about your apathy. I'm just doing my job.
I understand this is the Earl's place?
Until just now it was.
I don't understand. What does meaning it was Earl's place till just now? Will he not be coming back to it?
Well, he's been asleep. Well, he's missing.
Sacre bleu! I cannot believe this, Papa. I have come all the way from my homeland to personally deliver this piece de resistance, which I have created for the Earl himself.
Then you've come at a really bad time. Not only is Earl unable to pay off for a great many things of which he owes, but even this residence in which we stand now is going away to pay off some of his outstanding debts.
I wouldn't say they're that good.
But I have slaved away many months just to get the perfect blend of the modern with the traditional and this fine art, which perfectly captures the breathtaking scenery of this great land. I don't mean to brag, but it is remarkable. But I would never do such a thing, as I am incredibly modest, something I am very proud of.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Sorry you had to come all this way for nothing. But there are a lot of other collectors of fine art in the land. Maybe one of them will be interested in your work. Can we see it?
But of course, do be careful, this is the creme de la creme of my career. Just the perfect blend of elements, imagery, and proportion of this work.
There is something, it seems, missing with this.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm not a big fan of modern art, other than knowing if it hangs on the wall, it's a painting. And if I can walk around it, it's a sculpture.
As if either of you have the appreciation for this object art, par excellence. Can you not see the subtle person's ideology just bursting forth from this work? No? Oh, I see those such as you are mere gluttons for the common potpourri of imagineless art, but I find many of my contemporaries. This masterpiece is, how you say, avant-garde.
I would never say that. In fact, I don't even think I could pronounce it.
C'est la vie.
Okay, Lavi, why would I say that?
This is a masterpiece? I'm sorry, but I just don't see what you're describing.
That is because you are nothing but the common pig. What do you know of art?
No, she's right. There isn't any.
Can you not see the subtle impression, the masterful strokes of symmetry and design? This captures the look and feel of the landscape.
Actually, it's completely black. There's nothing else.
Au contraire, you have no idea the work that went into this. This entire masterpiece was painted at night. In fact, the true genius of this work is that it can be enjoyed even in the areas without direct light.
I believe this artist has stumbled upon a new, untapped audience.
Who would that be?
I can see it now. Artwork for the blind.
I've had just about enough of this. I will be bidding you adieu.
I don't want this. I wonder how much he was going to charge the Earl for that.
Guess it doesn't matter now. I wouldn't give an ounce of my gold for that rubbish.
And you'd still be getting ripped off, I'm afraid.
I believe I now have an account of all assets on this property.
Did you include him?
Can we stop and rest for a moment? This pack is getting really heavy.
Yeah, I think we could probably stop and rest for a little bit. I do believe we are there.
Are you sure this is right? We won't want him to, get lost and never be able to find his way back now.
Yes, this is definitely the right place. Trust me.
I haven't had to work this hard since.
Ever?
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. I was just admiring these evergreens. They're really nice, aren't they?
Ah, yes. Sure seems like an odd place to meet someone who can help me out of this mess I'm in. Who in their right mind lives all the way out here?
Oh, nobody lives out here.
Oh, then why did we have to come all the way out here?
You'll see. In fact, you probably won't have to wait too much longer. It's getting a little dark out.
Yeah, and a little cold. Did either of you bring me a jacket?
I'm sorry, did we bring you a jacket? Oh, sorry. You aren't really doing anything for yourself, are you?
A nobleman does not engage in menial tasks. That's for the servants and vassals to attend to.
Interesting. He's not a true nobleman, though.
Yeah, especially with his monetary value of 0, which coincidentally is exactly the same as his GP rating.
It's just not fair that wealth is the basis of whether or not you are the privileged elite. It should be more for people with dresses and aprons, boots, and funky hats.
Oh, so people like you.
Yeah, so?
I really appreciate you two stepping up to take me all the way out here. I'm sure both of you have been waiting for a chance like this for most of your lives.
In a way, yes, but really we're here because we drew the shortest straws. Oh, I do just love being out here in the forest. It makes me feel so
At work?
Could you two stop that chit-chat long enough to make me dinner?
That wouldn't taste very good.
patience, not too much longer till you get what's coming to you.
Oh, good. I am simply starving.
I was thinking that you're just more simple.
Being out here in the forest reminds me of when my father would take me camping. We would go hunting and fishing, live off nothing but our survival instincts for weeks at a time.
Really?
Well, no, actually. But we would read about people who would do such things.
Your dad could read?
Well, no, actually. But I totally did see a picture of this guy out camping before. Once.
I guess nostalgia just isn't what it used to be.
Yeah, say, it really is kind of getting dark out. When's dinner?
Tell you what, why don't you wash your hands right over there in the small stream, and we'll prepare what we've got for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, and don't forget to give me that jacket.
Is he serious? Even out here, he still treats everyone around him like they're the lowest form of life on Earth. He's completely insufferable.
Well, at least he's not our problem any longer. All those years of yes, sir, and right away, sir, and of course, sir, just because he was rich. It's amazing about how people's true feelings about him came to light as soon as they found out about his change of fortune.
It was just amazing how many people came out, volunteered to take him out here this far into the smuggler's forest. He'll never find his way back from here. Never again will we have to deal with his overbearing ego and systematic near destruction of our entire economy.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
That's because it's my line, not yours.
He's not back, is he? Okay, let's get out of here.
All right. I am absolutely ravishing. Well, at least that's what the ladies tell me. So, what's this big surprise? Hello? Okay, guys, totally not funny anymore. You guys can come out of hiding. Oh, well, okay. Well, they're probably off to get me some firewood to cook me dinner. Yes. I'm sure they'll be back in no time. Just wait over here. Yeah. Oh, I cannot tell you how much I prefer my own bed, soft pillow, satin sheets, and oh, those cushions. Oof. I'm hungry. Well, there's got to be something to eat in here. Well, I haven't felt this hungry in, well, I don't think I've ever felt this hungry before. So that's what all those poor people keep complaining about. Oh, just absolutely nothing in there. It's hard to imagine why they would have just left me out here so completely unprepared. Boy, if I didn't know any better, you know, just say it's intentional. Was it intentional? No, of course not. Why would anyone not like me? I mean, come on, I got great looks, awesome personality, and I am rich beyond people's wildest... Well, I was rich beyond people's wildest dreams. Well, maybe I could eat this pine cone. It's kind of tasty, I guess. Anyway, oh, yeah, okay. I guess I better keep looking.
Three weeks later.
Oh, can't tell you how much, how long I've been looking out here. Oh, you people. Oh, this is the same place I started out all those weeks ago. Oh. There's that pine cone I tried to eat. Well, it does look kind of tasty. It's certainly a lot better than all the other worms and slugs I've been trying to gobble down. At least it doesn't slither down your esophagus. I'm not sure much how more of this I can take. I mean, what I would do for a decent meal, or the scraps off of someone else's decent meal. Intermission's not till after this scene. Oh. Guess I never knew how good I had it. Hey, I hear people. Maybe I could get food from them. Better hide.
You're right, this place looks just perfect. With that clearing back there a little ways, the river just over there, and lots of trees for shady shelter. I believe our little company will find this place just about right.
And you doubted me about this? When have I ever let you down? Okay. Well, there was last week when I was wrong about those inedible plants. And a few days before that with the change in water source. And there was the one time I tried to set up shelter in an occupied bear den. But other than that, really unimportant stuff. When have I ever let you down?
Forget it. I don't want to spend all day on this. I figure if we head back now, we can get our first caravan back here by tomorrow morning. I believe they're just going to love this place.
Truth be told, I think they're going to love any spot we aren't trying to get kicked out of. Wherever we go, nobody seems to want us around.
I chalk it up to one of two things. Either they are threatened by our free-thinking, nomadic, carefree outlook on life, unencumbered by the accumulation of worldly possessions, or they just don't like you.
Ha ha, you're very funny. Looking! What are you doing?
Hi. There, I'm totally desperate.
And rancid.
And repulsive.
And unpleasant.
And monotonous.
Look, I've been wandering the woods for weeks.
Weeks? That's it? Rookie!
Look, we'd love to help, but we've got to get headed back now. We have a long journey ahead of us.
I just need food, something, anything. I'm so hungry.
You have something right there. Ew!
No.
Is that a worm?
Yeah, I'm totally desperate.
That's disgusting.
I'm telling you, I'm totally desperate.
What kind of road we've run into lately isn't.
Come on. I demand all the food you have to me. Don't you know who I am? I'm obviously an important person.
Oh yeah, the porch shows right through the laser dirt kicked all over you and your filthy clothing.
Hey, next to this guy, you really don't seem so bad.
Hey, thanks!
All right?
Wait a minute.
I'm done playing the nice guy.
You started? When?
I demand everything you have. Food, money, valuables, all of it. Come on.
Are you for real? You are trying to hold us up?
You know, before my friend here and I went legit, we weren't highway robbers.
Yeah, we made our living robbing people like you. Like this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know karate and many other foreign words.
Whatever.
Whoa, whoa. Sit back. Don't hurt me.
That was way too easy. Guess it's like riding a bike.
Not really. I didn't get scrapes, cuts, and bruises all over my arms and legs, like that kind.
It was a pleasure meeting you, sir. Thanks for all the nice stuff.
Right. Hey, you think we should just leave him here, like that?
What do you mean? Are you worried about him? He just tried to rob us.
Oh, I am so not worried about him. It's just, he's in pretty bad shape. I don't want there to be a bad smell when we get back if he doesn't make it through the night.
Oh, okay. I guess we should let him go. Excuse me, sir? Excuse me?
I don't think he's conscious.
That's odd. Usually you're talking to guys for just a little bit longer than this before that happens.
Ever tell you how funny I think you are? I lied. So why do you think he passed out?
I don't have the faintest idea. But he hit his head hard. It's gotta hurt.
Not if he's unconscious. Probably isn't feeling things.
What should we do with him? We can't just leave him here, can we?
Oh, it's tempting. Here, grab a foot and see if you can drag him someplace that can help. Not working. Push cart.
You know, it's too bad he's out cold, because there's food next, because it's intermission.